Houston tries mightily to turn aside the attack, but Jim Nance forces his way across the goal line for a touchdown. Suddenly, the Houston lead has disappeared and Boston is in charge 10-7.
Our sideline camera shows the action as Pirelli hits Jim Nance with a swing pass, and the big rookie fullback picks up 8 yards. Our end zone camera follows the action as rookie fullback Jim Nance muscles over for the touchdown. Boston knots the count at 10-10. Jim Nance powers his way across the goal line, and the Patriots narrow the lead to 20-17. The Chiefs apply a little pressure, but it doesn't hinder Pirelli as he hits Jim Nance with a pass. The former Syracuse great doesn't stop there. Raw bone power and drive come into the play as Jim bolts to a gain of 22 yards. On the first play of the second quarter, Jim Nance gets the call. The big rookie from Syracuse slams into the end zone for the score. Boston increases its lead to 14-6. Boston comes right back as big Jim Nance follows center John Morris and plows through the Chiefs line for 17 yards. Big Bo is on the go.
Ball 14, wide 5. Ready, hit.
A pass to Jim Coldclaw sets up Nance as he blasts over for the Pats' first score. Boston still trails 17-7 early in the second quarter. Once again, Pirelli goes to his big fullback for the final yards, and Jim Nance responds with tremendous force and 6 more points. At the half, it's Kansas City 17, Boston 14. After the Chiefs strike again, the Patriots begin a drive of their own. Now trailing 23-14, Jim Nance picks up 9. Still in the third period, Nance smashes for 7 more. Now it's Nance's turn, and Big Bo belts the Jets' forward wall for 7. Before a record Buffalo crowd of more than 45,000, Jim Nance, Boston's dynamic fullback, leaves tacklers talking to themselves. He rips through and scores as Boston takes charge 10-0. Cappelletti adds a field goal later, and Boston leads by 13. On 3rd and 9, the Babe uses his fullback, Jim Nance, as a pass receiver. Nance gains 10. Jim Nance plows in for the touchdown, and the Patriots are in the lead 35-17. Still in the second quarter, Boston's Jim Nance shows why he's the league's leading rusher. Once again, our slow-motion camera reveals the strength and determination of the former Syracuse star as Nance moves to these 54 big yards. Word is received in the press box that Buffalo and New York are scoreless at the half. Should the Jets lose and Boston win, the Patriots will take over first place in the East. Nance comes right back with another big gain up the middle. After Boston scores on a field goal, Nance adds to his great day's work. Jim's second touchdown of the afternoon gives the Patriots a 17-point lead in the third quarter. Chiefs head coach Hank Stram paces on the sidelines as the Patriots try to make this break pay off. With the Patriots trailing 10-7, Jim Nance makes good use of blocks by Charlie Long and John Morris to pick up 13 yards. Jim Nance helps this best Boston drive of the season along with a smash up the middle. Now the pitch out goes to Jim Nance. He turns the corner behind the Boston strong boy Len St. Jean, and the Patriots advance 27 yards closer to the goal line. Dolphin linebacker Wahoo McDaniel jumps the gun, but gets back in time. Jim Nance still hits that left side for 23 yards. Later in the quarter, Len St. Jean and center John Morris open up a big hole for Jim Nance. The league super fullback goes non-stop as Boston takes charge 20-0. The Patriots' chance comes on the next series of downs. On 3rd and 2, Don Oakes, number 71, comes across with a fine block that springs Jim Nance loose. After Big Bo almost takes off Mike Stratton's arm, he leaves 2 other defenders in the dust, while Art Graham takes care of George Sains. Nance goes all the way for 65 yards and the first touchdown of the game.
Tom Day explains how Boston's all-pro fullback beats the defense.
Our job is to penetrate the hole and close it up to stop him from getting through any hole at all. And actually, we stopped his momentum, but he bounced to the outside, and we couldn't hold on to him. And Harry Jacobs came across and grabbed him, and he couldn't hold on to him. And when he got into the secondary, I think the amazing thing about him was his speed. I don't think our backs realized how fast that Nance could really run.
This was a crucial score.
Jim Nance opens the 3rd quarter with another big play. The AFL's new superstar behind Len St. Jean and Don Oakes goes for 57 yards and Boston's 4th touchdown. And the fabulous Mr. Nance, the most powerful force to ever hit the AFL. Boston fans keep the faith as Jim Nance breaks loose for a first down in the 4th quarter. The drive continues to the 1, where Jim Nance barrels in for the score. The 2-point conversion from Perilli to Capadonna brings the Patriots to within 10. They trail 31-21.
In the last 3 Buffalo-Boston battles, a spectacular run by fullback Jim Nance has been the decisive factor. All 3 games, including one this season, were Patriot wins. It's a problem Joe Collier must meet and master as the Bills travel to Boston late in 1967. It's a problem the Buffalo defense takes in stride. Jim Nance, the American Football League's top rusher, is held to just 35 yards in this game.
Despite the impossible conditions, both the San Diego Chargers and the Boston Patriots played magnificently. Number 35, Jim Nance, last year's leading ground gainer, stayed afloat and had his first 100-yard day this season. Jim Nance barreled in for Boston's first touchdown of the game, but the Patriots still trailed hopelessly 27-10.
Then Big Jim Nance rumbled over from the 5 for a 26-0 lead at halftime. Jim Nance's 30-yard touchdown run. Unfortunately for them, this was Boston's only offensive outburst of the game.
Rookie Carl Garrett, number 30, and fullback Jim Nance, number 35, broke free several times to keep the Chargers off balance and off the scoreboard. Winless Boston tore into the Jets with a barrage of weapons, old and new. Reliable Jim Nance, number 35, bucked for a total of 58 yards. The Dolphins found out that Boston hit just as hard in the mud, and that big Jim Nance had traded in his cleats for water wings. Garrett's 86 rushing yards complimented Jim Nance nicely. The 230-pound battering ram trampled out 125 yards for his best single-game output of the season. Patriot defense set up 2 Jim Nance touchdowns as they rolled over Miami like waves on the ocean. The 38-23 Patriot victory was their 3rd in a row, 4 of their last 5. And believe it or not, the Boston Patriots are still very much alive for a playoff berth. But Boston went down scrapping. In a fourth quarter flurry, they forced a fumble and got Jim Nance rolling. Jim Nance came through again.
A 13-yard in-run by Jim Nance set up a short touchdown plunge. A Patriot field goal in the waning minutes of the first half increased Boston's lead to 20-14. In Harvard Stadium, the largest Boston crowd in 4 years saw their temporarily undefeated Patriots throw some surprises at the New York Jets. Number 35 fullback Jim Nance swept for 1 score. Cap was in search of the magic of Minnesota past. Jim Nance topped an early drive with Boston's 3rd touchdown in 7 games and the first Patriot lead since the 2nd week of the season.
Against Miami, the Patriots scored more points than they have in the last 9 weeks. Number 35, Jim Nance, scored the first of 3 Patriot touchdowns. But most impressive of all was 7-year veteran Jim Nance, who on one 50-yard play passed John David Crow and Paul Lowe on the all-time rushing list and became only the 15th player ever to rush for over 5,000 yards in a career. For the Patriots, their first victory over New York in 6 years, as a newborn New England nor'easter grounded the Jets 20-0. The interception set up the bull-like charges of fullback Jim Nance, number 35, one of the few veterans who has survived the house cleaning by the new Patriot management. Nance's 4-yard smash put New England back on top 21-20.
The running of Carl Garrett, number 30, and powerful Jim Nance, number 35, led the Patriots' effort. Both times the Patriots scored, once by Vataha and once by Jim Nance, number 35.